Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys can hear me properly. It's just that there's a bit of noise in the background, but I hope you can hear me. I've tested the audio and it's audible enough. So today we are gonna be working on the actual AutoCAD drawing itself. The highlighted part in purple is the part that we are just gonna focus on. I am not gonna do any general residence because those ones usually require a different mini sub or a different electrification. Because sometimes you need to set up a different miniature sub, and I'm also not gonna do the big residential plot here, or I might just do it because it's just probably a residential plot that needs 240 volts. This is quite a small environment, so it should be easier to work with, but I'm just gonna do the miniature sub placement quickly, and I'm gonna assume my substation line is right here, and I'm just gonna indicate that in green basically, and indicate it as the City of Windhoek's substation. So if I am to say this is the City of Windhoek sub station, then this is where I'll be tapping all my electricity from for all the miniature subs. I just need to configure the text height. This line spacing, where is the text height now? Come on, man. Okay, maybe not stress about this, but just know that this is the City of Windhoek substation right here. So I'm gonna start with placement of my miniature subs, and from the legend here, this is my miniature sub, so I'm just gonna copy that and I'm gonna paste it right there, and I'm gonna copy it by selection, and I'm gonna place it in areas where I think it's suitable for me to have a miniature substation. So when I place my miniature substation, I wanna place it in an area whereby it's accessible to everyone. So for this miniature substation, I can have probably one, but seeing the distance here, so I can probably have two miniature subs or one miniature sub for this station. I don't think the distance will be that of an issue. So specify the base point there. If I place it there, let's see, will it be able to reach? So I'm just gonna see if it's able to reach, and if I can only get away with having one miniature substation for this whole area to power my kiosks basically. So there is a distance you can go and use a cable that's roughly 400 meters, but sometimes I like to keep it at 350. So seeing that this cable is, but it's fine. If I for this practice I'll just use one miniature sub. So there'll be one feeder cable there, two feeder cables, three feeder cables, four feeder cables, five, and then six feeder cables. No, you know what? Let me have two miniature subs because I don't want to be of any inconvenience to anyone. Okay, I'm gonna place my other miniature sub right here, and as per the document by City of Windhoek, you should read it and know where to place your miniature sub, usually at corner of homes. So I'm just gonna place this one here, but seeing that this is also a street, I think it should be able to fit there. so it's perfectly fine. So this is my miniature sub placement. I'm just gonna rotate it in place, and you should always place it 1 meter away from the ervin, and it should always be indicated as to where it should be placed. So for the line placement, for the meter, I usually just use the what do you call this line? The construction line, and I usually just offset it with a distance of 1 meter, since this whole reticulation drawing is already in meters. So I usually do that based based on where I am placing it. So another construction line there, and then I'm just gonna offset it, and then delete the other one, and then place my miniature sub anywhere close there. Do that for the other miniature sub. Place it right there, and I have done my miniature sub placement. So now I'm just gonna do the wiring for the miniature sub from the substation, and remember it should be in a loop. So these are the MV cables, and you always use polyline cables because then it's easier for you to do the listing and calculate the distance of cable that you need from there. So perhaps I can just take off the nearest place and do my cabling. I don't know why it's acting up, but probably let me just put the nearest. So I'm gonna place it right there. I can always correct it later. Place it right there. Place it 1 meter. I'm assuming that is 1 meter. Place it right there, and then inside that first miniature sub. Then for the second miniature sub, seeing that it's there, I am gonna wanna go through that line, also making sure that it's 1 meter. I know I'm not confirming the distances now. I'll confirm when I place my kiosks, because then I still need those construction lines. So I'll just make provision for it for now, just for quality control's sake. So this this is my miniature sub placement right here, and the cabling done, and then I need to route it all the way towards the city of Windhoek main substation. The reason why I'm so close to the Ervins there is just in case that area is being used for something else. But don't you worry, the town council will always tell you if they are going to use that area for something, and you should be able to correct your drawings when you start going on site. So it's not a big issue. Just ensure that you follow the line, and it's like easier for you for the contractor to actually dig and do placement of cables without ease. So that should be the miniature sub placement. It's perfect because it's in a loop form. In case whereby this cable is not working, I can still provide power to all the houses using the other line, and vice versa. So this is the miniature sub placement. Next, I'm just gonna do the kiosk placement, and then we're gonna start with the Herman better after. Thank you.